I think we gotta ask you one more question. Who do you like better, Vane or Scurry? The truth about the ALGS. Are you ready?
Let's hear it. Hey, what's up, Mo? How you doing, man?
What's
Welcome to my
up?
room.
Woo! What's up, man?
That doesn't know me, I'm Onmuu. I don't usually stream with the camera, but here now, this is what I look like. And before we start with this video, I just want to give a shout out to KNG. For us winning champs, they're doing a massive giveaway. They're giving away a custom-made KNG. Look at this, man, look at this. Custom KNG printed Peacekeeper. And then also my favorite gun, custom-made R301. They're also giving away $1,000 in Apex coins, and throw right up here for them, right here. They're giving away 10 limited edition championship jerseys. So just click the link down below, follow everything you gotta do for a chance to win one of these. All right, guys? To get started with the video, I'm gonna sit down and just answer some of your questions for you guys, all right? So the first question is from one of my good buddies, PvP, coach of Cloud9. Love the guy, but he's saying, what is one unique thing or something different you think that your team does compared to other top teams right now? If anyone's watched us, we don't really argue. We don't really yell at each other, especially during our tournaments. Just because if you're yelling, if you're arguing with each other, it's going to throw off your entire vibes, your entire mojo while you're playing. You're just going to play bad throughout the rest of the tournament, I feel like. So we just like to keep it cool. We do all that stuff later on. We'll do the yelling then, but during tournament time, like, you still got more games to play. You got to keep playing through it, man. As frustrating as it is, like, you got to do it. Obviously, you still acknowledge the mistakes, but save the yelling for later. Is always what I say. All right, and then the next question is coming from Ovo FBG Savage. That's quite a name, my guy, but he's saying, hey man, I really want to break into the competitive scene and play in tournaments. Where should I start? I have the skill, I just want to be a part of the community and grind with people like you and Vibe, man. Also, any advice in general for a grinder and want to be pro? I'd love it, bro. Congrats on 1 and 2. I listened to your story and you guys deserve every bit of the money and glory. First off, thank you for the kind words, man. That means a lot. But basically, the main thing about competing is you want to find 2 other teammates that have these same goals as you in mind and just kind of work at those goals together. Like, you don't want to just find people that are like, oh, I don't really care to be a pro, but I'm good. I'll play with you, you know, like that. Like, you got to find people that have the same mindset as you, or else it's never going to work out in the end of the day, you know. And now, I mean, stick together as well. Like most newer or younger teams, they see the success that some teams have and they want that just right away. And if they don't get it in 1 or 2 tournaments, they leave their team, you know. I wouldn't recommend leaving your team, obviously, after that, because, like, success doesn't come just instantly. Like, you're playing against the best players in the world. Like, if you think that you're going to win a tournament right off the bat, I mean, you could, don't get me wrong, but you're more than likely not. You're better off just building your chemistry with your current team, not really dropping them at all, and just kind of work together. Obviously, like, after a few tournaments, if that doesn't work out, you gotta do what you gotta do. Next question is from Danish Superstar, and he says, what is your favorite soup? We got tomato basil over here. Pretty simple question, but big fan of tomato basil soup. Next one is from Burn447. He said, would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or 1 horse-sized duck? And then after that, he said, real question though, what was the single most useful thing that you did to get better at the game? Let it be aim trainers, firing range, 1v1s, or anything. So for starters, for your first question, I said 1 horse-sized duck for sure, man. And just think, dude, ducks aren't even that small in the first place. And if you got 100 horses the size of that you're trying to fight, it's like zombies, man. You're gonna get overwhelmed. Just one horse-sized duck, you'll be good after that. But other than that, I would say just work on your mechanics, whether you're just playing pubs, ranked, firing range, just work on your shooting, your movement, and everything. I can't really stress that more than enough, you know?
Can I ask you a question, Onmuu?
Yeah, let's hear it, man.
What's more important, the in-game mechanics, like being mechanically good, or using your brain to win the game?
I had a question like that up here, but we'll do that now. But basically, it depends what role you are. If you're an IGL, odds are you want to be able to think of like every possible outcome and what's going to give your team the best shot of winning. So you want a better brain on your IGL. But if you're like the fragger, like say Vayne or Scurry, like they're smart, don't get me wrong, but like their main focus should be dealing damage, getting those knocks and stuff like that, and leave the thinking to the IGL, just because it will keep everyone on the same page, especially when it comes to endgame, because it can get crazy in the end. All right, next question was, what makes Apex a special game for you? That is why play Apex professionally instead of other games. Congrats on the win. And that was from Machiavelli. Thank you, man, first off, for the congratulations. And really just the movement, the gunplay, everything at the beginning since I played it, like everything was so smooth. Like I just enjoyed it every bit. All right, next question is from Son of a Beach. And he says, congrats on the huge win, man. And I ask how you came up with the name and what it means. First off, I love your name, man. I don't really got to ask how you came up with that one. That one's pretty obvious. I like it, though. But back when I played Xbox, people used to call me Omni. And if any of you guys ever played Xbox back in the day, obviously if someone had a gamer tag, you couldn't make the same one, you know? So someone already had that gamer tag, so I just tried to make the closest thing to it. Really nothing to it, man. It doesn't really mean anything. It's just my name. Next one's from Les Poulet Pour Prix. I think I said that right, man.
Le poulet pourpre.
And I'm sorry if I butchered it, but he says Coke or Pepsi, and I say Coke 10,000%, man. Mainly just for Sprite. I don't really like the Coke or Pepsi, but Sprite's part of Coke, so we'll go with Coke. Next one's from Puff Puff Poof, and you get this question in every single Ask Me Anything from any person. He says pineapple on pizza or no? Like that's, I mean I'm indifferent. I'll eat it if it's the last thing at a barbecue. I don't prefer it though. So next one is from Corleon3, and he says, hi, first of all, congrats on the win. What is the process of getting a org? Do they contact you and interview you, or do they just offer a contract? And did you receive any offers before KNG? First things first, every org's different, man. But the one thing I could recommend if you are looking to get an org is to don't underestimate how important your socials are, your Twitter, your Twitch, your YouTube. Constantly be growing those because you want to make yourself marketable for any future offers and the org itself, you know. At the end of the day, an org's a business and they want you to be marketable. That's probably my one big thing on that. And then we did also receive other offers before KNG, but obviously we didn't take them. So glad we didn't, dude. I love working with KNG and everything, man. Next one's from Sexy Goat 42069. And he said, whose character are you worst with? And I probably Bloodhound, I'd say. I mean, not because he's a bad character, just because when I use his ultimate, it messes up my sensitivity because I'm on mouse and keyboard and throws off my aim. So I'd say probably that character. Next one is from Left Lungless, and he says, favorite snack right now and favorite album right now. Snack, Garden Salsa Sun Chips, absolutely amazing. Album, After Hours by Weekend, 100%. We'll go on to Twitter from this now. That was enough of Reddit. You guys had great questions, but we'll go to Daniel on Twitter, and he's asking, going for the next tourneys, do you feel like your team will be considered one of the top teams, or do you think that the comp scene will still see you guys as underdogs? I can't speak for the community, but I mean, if we're seen as an underdog after winning the championships, I don't know, man. We don't care about any of that though. We're still gonna play the same that we would whether we're an underdog or a favorite to win the tournament. Good question though. Next one is from Hey Man Rambo, and he says, when did you finally feel a grind was worth it? After I quit my job and won champs, I'd say. You don't feel anything's really worth it until you see the success that comes with it. Next one's from my boy Bronzy. He asked, do you miss Brood games on Apex? And Brood's got a spot in my squad anytime he wants to get on. I probably don't speak for myself, but everybody probably misses Brood on Apex. Hope to see you back, Brood. Next one is from Allfather Hodzik, and he's saying, who is your favorite player from Pittsburgh? Including the roster right now as well, with that just got announced with Bronzy, Pride, and Mercy, it's still Hodzik, 100%, still the favorite from Pittsburgh. And I think that is all the questions. unless I missed one.
I think we gotta ask you one more question.
All right, let's hear it.
Who do you like better, Vane or Scurry?
I like them both equally. They're both dumb enough on game day for me to like them both equally.
Smart man, smart man. What's your best moment besides winning
Like in my life or just gaming?
into the game?
Probably playing at TwitchCon with Lion and Girl. That was really like the first big tournament I was ever even a part of in the game. And it was a fun experience also getting to meet them. Talk to people forever online and then you finally meet them IRL. It's kind of crazy.
I'm asking you one more question about the ALGS. The truth about the ALGS. Are you ready?
Let's hear it.
All right. The day you woke up, did you think you would become a champion?
100%. Without a doubt.
And do you think that confidence is kind of what propelled you into victory?
I think the confidence like that's a main thing that every competitor has. Like if you're not confident going into a tournament or into a gunfight, I feel like your performance will be lackluster because of that, if that makes sense. Confidence is a main thing in everything you do, whether it's gaming, going to that job interview, trying to get that girl to text you back. Like you gotta be confident in everything you do. And it'll show in anything if you're not confident.
100%. Any last words you want to say to your subscribers, to your fans, to your supporters?
Last words, I mean, thank you guys for supporting me. Obviously wouldn't be here without any of you guys. And make sure you guys all go follow the link in the description. Join this giveaway because everything we're giving away is so cool, man.
Yeah.
Love to see some of you guys win this.
All right, man. Nice meeting with
you,
you, bro. Dude, the content's gonna be insane on your channel, bro.
Immaculate.
It's gonna be dope.
Just insane.
All right, have a great day.
Hey, man. Thank you.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.